Yeah. What's up, guys? One sec, moving some stuff over. All right. So if you're watching this on the rebroadcast, this is a live stream. We're gonna be letting people in here real quick. And first of all, I just want to say thank you to all my new patrons. Thank you so much. We got 227 out of 500. That's the goal. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about riding motorcycles and the mental health. UCLA just did a study that was funded by Harley Davidson, and they're talking about how it's good for you. And I got the study here, and it's pretty hard to read, but Cycle World kind of did a little quick little thingamajobber on it. Just want to say hi to everybody that's popping in. Hey, how you guys doing? Upgraded 5. I saw that, Spencer. Thank you so much for that. I saw that. What's up, Dark Fox? How you doing? Hatter JBK. Anyways, the study, I have the link in the description, but Cycle World came out January 18th, 2019. New study finds motorcycle riding decreases stress, increases focus. And we all kind of knew that. We all kind of had an idea of that. And yeah, Julian Edelman clone. Who's that? What's up, Megan? How you doing? So I'm looking at this stuff, and it's the study that was out of UCLA, like I said, funded by Harley Davidson. It's a neurobiological study that produced by a team of researchers from UCLA's Semel Institute for Neuroscience and Human Behavior. Okay, so I'm looking. It's really basic when it comes to this, but let's go over some of the key points here. The study emphasized these key points. What's up, Joko? What's up, Sodaglu? How you doing? Hey, Twitch. Anyways, riding motorcycle decreased hormonal biomarkers of stress by 28%. Okay. On average, riding a motorcycle for 20 minutes increased participants' heart rates by 11% and adrenaline levels by 27%. And it said similar to light exercise. Now, obviously, you're not getting the same thing from light exercise. Light exercise, you're actually moving the muscles. It's more of the heart rate and adrenaline. Sensory focus was enhanced while riding a motorcycle versus driving a car, an effect also observed in experienced meditators versus non-meditators. So you get more focus. It's almost like meditating. Changes in studies participants' brain activity while riding suggested an increase in alertness similar to drinking a cup of coffee. So the full report entitled The Mental and Physical Effects of Riding a Motorcycle, which I have in the description. I have that one and the article that I'm kind of looking at right now. And so basically what I'm going to look at the actual study here. Now the actual study talks about how they did it and what they did. So the participants, there were 77 participants, 23 male, age 42 to, okay, so 77 participants, 23 male, age 42 to 14 years. I don't know what that, okay, recruited from Southern California using an IRB-approved recruitment flyer. Participants were required to answer screening questions, including criteria were as follows: between 18 and 7 years old, neurologically healthy, not taking antipsychotics, and comfortable riding a motorcycle. On a 5-point scale, we accept the participants who rated their comfort as a 3 or greater. We conducted no validation of participants' self-reports. Following exclusion of data due to noise, artifacts, and acquisition errors, the final sample comprised of 42 patients. So about 35 participants were kind of removed. Okay. So basically, just to kind of move through the study itself, dangler action. Yeah, I'm trying not to ramble. What I got from this study was that so what they did was they rode their own motorcycle on a predetermined course, and then they drove a Lexus NX 200 on the same course under the same driving conditions. And what they found is that their alertness and focus increased a lot. It increased by how much again? It increased by so sensory focus was enhanced by riding a motorcycle versus driving a car, an effect also observed in experienced meditators versus non-meditators. So when I'm talking about riding a motorcycle and how to be safe, a lot of people think they're zoning out. So you're driving a car, you kind of zone out when it comes to like where you don't even know how you got home half the time. And you're in like this big, comfy little living room version of a, you're in a car, but it's like super comfy. You have a phone and everything. This is getting warm. You have a phone and everything. You got your, radio and all that. But when you're on the motorcycle, you have to stay focused. You're focused in. So it's almost like a meditative state. And I keep telling people you got to zone in, not out when you're riding a motorcycle. And I think that's what they figured out. They really did figure it out. What's up, Harry? What kind of news you got? Yeah, depression is tough, guys. Okay, so you're gonna get back into biking, 20p gaming? Yeah, good, good. So I tell people to focus on when they're riding, and when I did the motorcycles and depression video a while back, I talked about how it helped me because I was so in focus and it blocked out all this outside noise. It didn't allow me to think of anything else other than my riding. So it was like a meditative stance. They're actually finding that though with EEGs and the neurological biomarkers. They took urine samples after each ride, and they found higher epinephrine, which is adrenaline. They found higher epinephrine in your blood or in your urine after riding compared to when you're driving. They found decreased stress levels, so I think they found a decreased level of cortisol in your system after riding. Your mental acuity gotten better after riding. So all these things, and it's from a 20-minute ride, and increase their heart rate, increase their adrenaline levels, reduce their stress by 28%. And it says it in the participants' brain activity while riding suggested an increase in alertness similar to drinking a cup of coffee. So what happened was that their alertness, their hyper-focusing on the task at hand, it was almost as like they drank a cup of coffee. So that's really cool that's part of this. Now, I know this study was funded by Harley Davidson. This is one of the things that I wanted to talk about when it came to Harley. Oh, yeah, boy! Nick DuBois just joined Patreon, boy! How you guys doing? Yeah. So 220. Is that 228 now? Is that 200? That's 228. I gotta change my Patreon goal. 228. Oh yeah, we're almost there. Almost 230, guys. Almost 230. Everyone, give them a woo. Thank you so much for joining. We're actually having a special going on right now on Patreon. Check it out. It's what is it called? It's we're having a special offer, and if you become a $5 or more patron, send me a message and ask me a question, and I'll answer it in the Patreon lens. It's like a Snapchat story or Instagram story. I'll answer it in there, and I'll say it came from you. So, oh, we got a new member too, Tony P Gaming, boy. Oops, wrong button. I pushed the wrong button. We got a new member, everybody, Tony P Gaming, and Dark Fox 2025 donated. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I completely forgot where I was at when it came to what I was saying. Been saying what you are talking about for years, why I love to ride a motorcycle, G. Charles Hunt. Yeah, I agree too, man. I agree. It was run by an ex-fireman doing extinguisher training and other training. One sec. What did I miss? Done fire safety training at college and really enjoyed it, and as a result, I have applied at my local fire station. Awesome, Harry Chandler. That's awesome. That's cool. Thanks, Dark Fox. I appreciate it. Tony P, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. So Harley Davidson funded this study, and a lot of people are saying, oh man, Harley, they funded it. When you think of studies, it's like whoever funds it skews it. Does that make sense? I don't believe this is skewed. I think this has all been anecdotal evidence for a long time. If you just go out for riding yourself, you're going to notice an uptick in focus. You're going to notice an uptick in happiness. Everyone's been talking about that. Throttle therapy. Everyone's been talking about that. So Harley funded it. They might have just had the money to do it. But one thing I didn't like is that I'm looking at the article, and it says, of course, I'm going to read it verbatim, this one paragraph. Okay, I'll try to read it slower. I know I talk fast. It says, of course, the Milwaukee folks had their own spin on the paper. And this is quoted, we're leveraging the latest technologies as we shift focus from exclusively motorcycles to growing ridership, so it only made sense to tap technology to explore the impact of riding itself, said Heather Malenchik, Harley-Davidson's Senior Vice President of Marketing and Brand. So they didn't talk to somebody that was, you know, off on a research R&D part. They're talking to somebody that's in marketing, okay? The research findings Dr. Vaughn and his team identified help explain what riders felt for the past 116 years. It's funny how they say 116 years because that's how old Harley's been around. There's a vitality and heightened sensory experience that comes from the freedom of riding a motorcycle. We hope their findings inspire the next generation of riders to experience these benefits along with us. So it's really cool that they did fund the study. And it looks like it's a really well put study, so I like it. So I'm not going to jump on them for Harley doing it. Okay, so all in all, University of Truth Try skiing in winter. Considering I'm legal, it's me, May. It's considering I'm legally blind, I may never be able to get a ride a motorcycle. It really gets me down because I'm really into motorcycles and my dream is to own one and be able to take it out on the road. It's me, May. Maybe find somebody that will take you out on a ride. Maybe find somebody that will take you out riding. That might be something you could try doing. Timothy Graves, I was playing with my friction zone while me and my friend went on a 3-hour ride today, and I have to say it was a nice day today in Louisiana. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Barcode TM. I'd wonder how this would compare to cycle riders in the mental state and physical after a ride. So Barcode put up a pretty good question. So he's saying, I'd wonder how this would compare to cycle riders, so bicycle, and their mental state and physical after a ride. So I bet you they are getting that meditative response while getting an exercise, so they're getting even double. They're getting like more. I almost get a meditative response. I get probably a reduced stress, lower, everything when I'm out on my hour-long walks every morning with my dog. So I also get that from there. So I bet you they get the same aspect of that. But I'm also thinking everybody here. I see. I mean, our newest newest member, Tony P Gaming. So gaming. I can assume that children, and they've already done studies of this on children and adults, and even elderly, that playing video games increases cognition, increases neuroplasticity. What that means is that you actually grow new brain connections when playing video games. So your focus goes up while playing video games, your hand-eye coordination goes up, neuroplasticity increases, all those things. So what I'm kind of getting at with this, with the motorcycling, with the video games, with the cycling, with the all that stuff, is that you're having to hyper focus, you're having to look and zone in, not zone out, and that's helping out people's brains. It's helping people become happier. So obviously, video games can become happier, make you happier. Riding a motorcycle can make you happier. Walking my dog can make me happier. Working out, focusing, zoning in. So I think the takeaway from all this stuff is when you have a hobby that you do, it doesn't have to be motorcycling. Okay, we're jumping off into the mental health aspect because that's part of my channel. Motorcycling and mental health, I thought these two kind of mixed really well. I'm glad the study came out, but it gives me an opportunity to talk about mental health at all. What's up, Moto Ricky? How you doing, man? I think if you find anything that will get you to zone in and hyper focus on something outside of your feelings and your emotions and the anxieties and all that stuff, and it benefits you and it makes you feel happy when you're in that lower spot, do it. It doesn't have to be motorcycling. It really doesn't have to be motorcycling. So it's me, May. When you're talking about legally blind, may not be able to ride a motorcycle, it really gets me down. Maybe try some. Is there something else out there that you have to like zone in to? You probably get the same benefits that this study is talking about, and that'd be really good to have. What's up, Mike McNary? What's up, Michael from San Diego? How you doing, man? I'm gonna refresh my live dashboard. I just want to say thank you for Nick for becoming the newest patron. We have 228 patrons, so Nick Dubois with Patreon. Thank you so much. Brian McGill, I know for me, motorcycling helps me a lot. I know a lot of people that do it because of the throttle therapy. Very big. What's up, G-Pop? How you doing, man? Luke with the Grom Squad, how you doing? Yeah, there might be somebody with a sidecar, like Barcode said. So I think it's really important to really utilize this type of study and kind of take away from it. It's not like, oh, you have to get a motorcycle to be happier. I don't believe that's the case. I think what's the case is Soupy Gnome. So the study, it's kind of broken down on Cycle World, but I actually have the link to the study in the description. I'm looking at it right here, the motorcycle study research results. It's the title of it is The Mental and Physical Effects of Riding a Motorcycle by the Catalyst Agency, LLC. I was able to find the actual study and the introduction and all that stuff. So I'm looking at this. Patreon lens got a lot of hits. It's cool. Yeah, so let's see. She talks a lot about mental health on her channel. Blair is awesome. Who are you talking about? University? Mind over matter. Bighorn, Kevin, your problems don't go away, but being relaxed after ride can help you deal with them from a calmer point of view. Exactly. It might not go away, but here's the thing: is that when you make decisions angry, they're angry decisions. When you're calm and you make decisions, they're calm decisions. So think about it. Like when next time you're angry, write an email to like not being able to send it. So write an email saying that, or write a letter while you're angry. And then read it when you're calm, you're going to realize how ridiculous that is. So if you make a decision while angry, it's the same thing. Brian McGill, I have PTSD and it calms me down a lot and helps my PTSD. Then keep doing it, man. Nicholas Dubois, love the content. Keep it up. Thank you for becoming a patron member, man. I appreciate it. Emily Bach, I ride horses and it is really relaxing for me. And I found when I got my bike, it gave me the same type of mental calming. I think because my bike is very similar to riding a horse in many ways. Yes, I agree. And that was one thing that I did with cycling. I was riding a road bike, and I asked my buddy Matt. I was like, "Hey, I get really calm. I love the feeling of riding this bike. Would I get the same as riding a motorcycle?" Like, yeah, but you don't have to pedal. So I'm like, okay, I'll try it, and it was the same. Gives you a justify a bike to your wife, Soupy. Two-wheel donkey on YouTube. Okay, let me take a look. Let me take a look at that. Let me find him. Two-wheel donkey. I'll click subscribe. They haven't uploaded in a while. 3 months ago. Did they upload it? Recently, or are they more social on their other social platforms? Oops, I accidentally got out of the live dashboard. So Bearded Bomber, nice to see it. Bearded Bomber's in here. I haven't seen the Bearded Bomber in a while. How you doing, man? Her roommate builds model train and model Titanic. He focuses on that and helps him forget about work and life. Yeah, I agree. Oh, she just moved to Hawaii. Okay. Okay. I'll go ahead and subscribe. Maybe it'll pop up. Maybe she'll pop up every once in a while. Yeah, so her latest video was 3 months ago, 6 ways your mindset from negative to positive. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, this study's pretty interesting. And it's pretty cool. It says anecdotal reports have suggested that riding a motorcycle may have beneficial effects on riders' brains and psychological states. So it's never been tested. So let's see. First, they predicted that if riding enhances focus, then riders should be less sensitive to distractions while riding than in non-riding conditions. Second, if riding heightens sensory processing, then riders should be more sensitive to changes in their sensory environment while riding. So they did an EEG, electroencephalography. I can't even say it. But they did some really cool stuff. SF Chow Clown, I joined today. I really appreciate your message. In a car, it's too easy to be in passive control, but you can't on 2 wheels. There's a great benefit to being in active control of things in your life. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Rip Moto Turtle, what happened? But yeah, I agree. When you zone into something, you're paying attention to what it is you're actually doing. You really push out all the negativity and even positivity out in the world, but you push out everything. Oh, her dad rides a Harley and she got a Hayabusa, got damaged. Okay, that's probably why I haven't rode in a while. Emily, you're absolutely right. It's the same concept. Animal therapy is huge. Same reason why people have therapy pets. By the way, nice picture. Yeah, animal and therapy pets, huge. Lovato, riding reminds me of dancing. It's really interesting and funny, the similarities I've noticed while learning to ride. Now, you guys are coming up with really good things that you've done. Oh, Moto Turtle. You guys are coming up with really big and awesome things, like different examples. So someone, I forgot who said it was the horseback riding, but riding a cycle, animals, all that stuff. So who else out there has something outside of motorcycling that helps you zone in, almost to the same effect of what I was talking about with the study. So who has done something like that? Something happened to Moto Turtle? I'm on their page. Did he die? Hope he didn't die. I don't like it when people die. I see Harley using this as a selling point to new riders, but they have the facts to back it up now when they say it. Oh, Turtle was killed in UK motorbike accident. Recently? The last video was out a month ago. Man, that's crazy how, like, you're on the internet and you see somebody, like, you know, and then all of a sudden they're not here anymore. That's crazy. RC cars. Dewey does with RC cars. Timothy does Zumba. I sing when you're riding with John. I sing when I'm riding. That feels good, and it sounds so bad I wear earplugs. Cutting down trees helps me calm down. Lexa Fate. When I used to play ice hockey as a goalie, that was something that got me zoned in. Yeah, you have to zone in for that one. Yeah, it sucks. Motorcycle accident. Keeps the hand-eye coordination on point. Yeah, so Harley's probably going to be using this as a selling point when it comes to their thing, and it's going to be definitely some. You're not going to fund a survey or fund a research study or anything like that. You don't plan on making money out of it, but it's kind of cool that they did it. Yeah, so painting, music, sitting by the fire, moto camping. Yeah, sitting by the fire is huge for me. I'm checking my phone real quick because I do have a special offer on Patreon. And we got, I do a lens video. So if you join Patreon and you're a $5 or more patron, there's a special going on right now where you ask me a question and I'll answer it in video format. So if you want to check that out and become a part of Patreon and help out the channel and help me get to 500 patrons, please, please, please come on out over here. Let's see. Right here. Competitive pistol shooting, super concentration. Oh yeah. I bet you had to do super. That must have been pretty difficult, man. I've always wanted to get into 3-gun. Did you do 3-gun? Thoger 60 or Thoger 89. Spikey YouTube channel has all the info. Rip Moto Turtle. Okay, I'll look up into that. What's up, Gib? How you doing, man? Yeah, I wanted to do 3-gun for a while. Back when I had my AR and I still had my pistol and shotgun, but I wanted to do it, but then I sold my AR. I am Vol, fireman, and retired Navy, and suffer from depression. My bike helped me so much. I found nothing better clear my head on bad days. Yeah, it really helps. And since now that I've been doing this for a living, I don't get the same because I'm not zoned into my riding. I'm kind of half zoned in to be safe, and then I'm also zoned in to make content. So my version of my happy place and where I'm zoned in and just in my head, but thinking of positivity and really focusing on what's going on at hand is when I'm walking my dog. I'm looking around nature. I'm focused on her. I'm focused on making sure there's no coyotes or javelina around. We got a new member, Timothy Graves. Yeah, boy. Thank you so much, man. Tony P Gaming, Dan, have you ever watched the Northwest 200? No, I didn't. Gib, dude, we need to do some 3-gun stuff, man. That'd be fun. Oh wait, Boston's in here? Boston, where you at? Oh, the Street Bob, dude. We need to go out riding, man. I haven't been back to First Watch since we went and ate. I haven't been back. I don't know. I just haven't been back. Got a new member. It's not updating yet, but it's gonna get. There we go. Timothy Graves, boy. EDC. Are you talking about, like, firearm and everything? I have a Springfield XD9 subcompact. I got it back in like 2010, so it's almost 10 years old. Yeah, I lost 2 subs. But here's the thing. I've gained 2 channel members. I got a super chat and a patron member. So at the end of the day, having the dedicated, super dedicated people that are joining, that's more important. So this right here, this is cool. I like this little thing. Maybe we can get it up to 7,200 or 72,400 by the end of the stream. But the one thing that I truly do care about is the patrons, and then you guys hanging out in here and chatting with me. And the members. The members are cool because you get the mustache if you become a new member. Any word on the FTR about a month or so away? Not much. Oh, speaking of Indian, thank you, Dewey, for bringing that up. And also, guys, Dewey brought this article up to me last week. And I wanted to do a video on Friday, but I felt this would be a good opportunity to actually have a conversation with you guys. And I really love these live streams. I'm loving the live streams. I'm loving how we can have these conversations. But Dewey's Did It is the one that sent this to me. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. Everyone go check them out too. But the FTR, I haven't heard any news on the FTR, but I have heard more news on Indian. Okay. Blockhead is streaming at the moment. He can stream at the moment. I got 68 of you in here right now. And we're talking about motorcycles. I don't know. I think he's doing video games, right? Video games is fun. Oh, we lost another member. Or not member, but subscriber, whatever. So after you watch my stream, go to his stream. Actually, we'll go to his stream after I finish mine. So I'll finish mine in about 35 minutes, and we'll head in over there and spam the crap out of him. Say DDFM crew. All right, guys. Right now, hey, Alex Haynes just subscribed. Thank you, man. But Indian just came out with some new stuff. They trademarked the word renegade. So Indian renegade, and they trademarked it in the motorcycles and parts section. So it's not like a T-shirt, or they didn't trademark it in like a song or anything like that, or copyright in a song. Yeah, Techno Bobber, it went up by $500. I'm not going to be getting it, not anytime soon, just because I'm getting a house and everything, and I just got married, so I'm trying to come up with money for something special for the new house for her and everything like that. But so they just trademarked the word renegade, so Indian renegade, and people are speculating, and they just did it like recently, so January 4th or 3rd they just did it, but it just came out today in the news. So they just came out with the Indian renegade, and it's going to be a motorcycle. I don't know when, but it's going to be a motorcycle. Now, I did a news thing back in the day about the Harley Pan America, the Harley Bronx, the Harley Street Fighter, and something else. And the Pan America came out. That's the Harley adventure bike. The Street Fighter is their sporty bike. And the Bronx hasn't come out yet. So I think the Bronx will be a new line coming up soon. But yeah, Shade Tree seems like good peoples. I talk to Blockhead every once in a while. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. We all support each other. So Indian came out with the Indian Renegade, and last month in December, mid-December, they trademarked Raven. So Indian Raven, Indian Renegade are possibly be 2 new motorcycle models coming out for 72,400. Boom, boom. We just hit that number. Give me a woo in the chat. Get a woo or a beer. Get a woo or a beer in the chat. We'll see if it goes down. The other motovloggers I keep in contact with, I keep it. Hey, John Kavar just joined Patreon. Yeah, boy. Thanks, man. Now I got to update this. I got to update it. My beard is cooler than his. Shoot, my beard is pretty, man. My beard is awesome. I'm not going to toot my own horn. 229 patrons, guys. We're getting there. Let me update this. Let me update it. I have to update it. I have to update it. 229 patrons. Yeah, boy. So, like I said, they came out with the Raven and the Renegade. Ah, we lost 2. Man, you guys are all messing with me, I bet. I bet you're subscribing, unsubscribing, whatever. Anyways, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. They came out with the Raven and Renegade, and people are speculating that the Renegade's going to be an adventure bike. So Indian might have an adventure bike coming out. And then people were suspecting that the Raven was going to be an FTR variant. I'm not too sure, though. I feel like the FTR will be switching from, if there's any variants of the FTR, I feel like the FTR will be FTR 1200, FTR 750, FTR 500, you know, whatever the CC range is, I think that's what it's going to be. So I don't think that's what it's going to be. I think the Raven's going to be a brand new bike, and I just have a feeling that the Raven might be an electric bike. Because who here remembers the Victory? What is it? Was it the Impulse? Was it the Victory electric bike that they had? Anybody remember that? Daniel Alberto Moreno, I'm passing through depression right now. I'm under medication. I just had the opportunity to ride a motorcycle for the first time in my life, and I can say it was the best moment of my life. Daniel Alberto Moreno, thank you for sharing that. I know it's a lot of men don't want to share that, and the internet's a great thing to where we can. I personally have depression and anxiety, so thank you so much for expressing that out in the world. Thank you for getting medication. That's great. I have my own medications too, so I'm doing what I need to do for that. And honestly, motorcycling is amazing. That is why I want to teach people to be safe on a motorcycle so that they can enjoy this hobby and get that mental uplifting feeling with motorcycles, but do it safely. So that's the whole point of my channel. So thank you so much, Daniel. Dewey did it. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Indian being brought back was the best thing to happen for Harley. Indian has a good aftermarket and it's getting better, so it's going to push both companies its toes. Yeah, I agree. The Pan America looks giant, but I wonder if Indian's going to come out with something like that too. I think they're really going to be, you know, head to head on a lot of this stuff. Barcode, it'll probably be an affordable electric bike, probably 20K or less. How funny would it be if they came out with an electric bike that had twice the range and half the price? How insane would that be than the Livewire? The Livewire will be dead. It almost reminds me of when GoPro split from DJI. They were the official, like they were kind of partners and they would work with each other, and they split from DJI, not G, DJI. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, and they created their own. They created the was it the GoPro? I don't even remember. Was it their drone? And that shit died. And then DJI, like just right after they GoPro came out with theirs, came out with the Mavic and destroyed them. So I think Harley is going to come out with the Livewire, and then Indian's going to come out with something maybe a year or two later. It's going to be way better, and it's going to knock the Livewire out of competition, or it's going to make them adapt. Who knows? Jacob Larry, thank you for publicizing that mental health is important and that we're not alone. Exactly, Jacob, we're not. And Daniel, greetings from Mexico, greetings from Arizona, greetings from America. Even the strong need a helping hand sometimes. Yeah, I agree. I game, spend time riding. So Harry Chandler says, I game, spend time riding my Reju. Hopefully I said that right. And spend time with my girl. That's how I keep motivated. Same here. Hey, we're back up to 72,400. We'll see what happens. But yeah, right now we are actually having a special going on with, it's a special offer on Patreon. And if you want to join, it's $1 a month. But if you want to get part of that special, it's $5 a month. You'll get access to the DDFM training manual. I am an MSF rider coach now for BRC1. Let me check, because I'm going to see if there's anybody that sent me. Okay, if you send me a private message, guys, if you send me a private message, I'll do an Instagram, or not Instagram, it's a Snapchat type thing. It's a Patreon lens. That's what it's called. Whoa. Justin Juan, motorcycling is great for depression, but it's no substitute for proper treatment from professionals. I think, as you said, DDFM, it's tough for us guys to admit we have a problem, but get your help. Thank you for the super chat. And honestly, that is it's very thought out and mature statement. And I'm going to read it again. I want everybody to hear this again from Justin. Motorcycling is great for depression, but it's no substitute for proper treatment from professionals. I'm very serious about that. I had to get proper treatment. I've been motorcycling for a long time. I finally got proper treatment, and it was like tenfold. So get proper treatment from professionals. And I think, as you said, DDFM, it's tough for us guys to admit we have a problem, but get your help. Yes, it's very tough. It took me a long time. I almost lost my family. It got to the point where I almost lost my family, and within 8 months, we decided we want to get married. So getting the proper treatment turned my life around. It really did. Whoa, we got another patron while I was reading. Dexter became a patron. We hit 230 patrons. Oh my gosh, I got to update it again. Holy crap, we're getting closer and closer. Thank you for the super chat, Justin. Thank you for becoming a patron, Dexter. John Kavar, thank you for becoming a patron. Everybody. Wow. Thank you. Hello from Appalachian, North Carolina type country. Haha. Yeah, Jacob. Had our JBK with the dog and the woos. Yes. So Technobobber, how do you identify depression, isolation, tragedy, death, etc.? The only thing I can really help out with that one is identify depression. Is that there is a medical term for that. I think 2 weeks of sustained feelings of feeling low and sad. If it's 2 weeks, that's considered a depressive moment. It's a depressive episode. And if it lasts longer than 2 weeks, then you definitely do need to probably seek some help. But I mean, if it lasts like a week and if it's from a response of like somebody died, for instance, somebody died, they pretty much say, okay, 2 weeks of a very low moment, it's perfectly fine. But if it goes past 2 weeks, that means you've hit some type of mood disorder that can be hopefully fixed with therapy and medication. I don't know about the isolation and all the other stuff, but there is a medical thing for, and it's 2 weeks. I keep hearing 2 weeks in that. Itchy Lettuces, no problem, Dan. I've been watching for a few months. Just got my first road bike back in November. A 2017 Triumph Street Cup. Sounds like a badass bike, dude. I'm glad. I bet you're having a lot of fun, man. Love your channel on YouTube videos. Thanks, John, man. I appreciate it. So if you're just now joining in, we talked about an article from Cycle World, and it talks about the new study finding motorcycle riding decreases stress and increases focus. And I think we all came to the consensus that all the anecdotal stuff, one sec. Oh, sorry. All the anecdotal stuff we talk about, like throttle therapy, riding to calm ourselves for, hey, we got 2 people. What's going on here? And we got a Facebook. Guys, if you don't know, I do have a Facebook. The goal, we're trying to get 2,000. But anyways, back to it is that we all figured out that riding helps, and I talked about that in my motorcycle and depression video a while back. Pretty much to sink it all in a nutshell, focusing in on an activity really helps out with anxiety and depression and mood disorders. So it could be motorcycling, it could be playing video games. Somebody said riding horses, RC cars, all that stuff. So Barco TM, just evangelize the channels. I was a $5 tier, but money got tight helping family out. I'll get back to Patreon levels though. It's important to support mental health advocates. No problem, Barcode. As long as you're here, and here's the thing, supporting me on just by making comments, answering other people's comments, it honestly helps out because it will make it to where I'll be shot up in the algorithm and everything. So it doesn't always have to be monetarily helping me out. You can help me out by doing a lot of free stuff, by commenting, liking, sharing, or heading on over to my Facebook, everybody. Facebook.com/DanDanTheFireman. That right there, if you just click follow or like, it's going to help out. And as soon as I hit 2,000 follows, I'll be able to monetize there. And that right there, you just helped out. So once I hit 2,000, it'll be pretty badass, okay? So once again, we do have a special going on Patreon. So check it out, see what you like. Harry Chandler, Dan, where can I get one of those Simpson modular helmets? Get Lowered Cycles. Let me go ahead and find it for you. So Get Lowered. You can get it on Get Lowered Cycles, Simpson modular. Boom. The Simpson Mod Bandit. Such a badass helmet. I'm actually thinking about getting one so that when I do some hey, look at that. We're getting let's see what that looks like. So right now I have like 19,000 follows, but we don't have a lot of likes. So let's move these likes up. Let's move these likes up. So here's the link to the Mod Bandit. Badass thing. Haven't actually gotten the bike yet. I'm in Utah. Beating steel helps with anger also. Yeah. Yeah, Dan's videos help me as I struggle with mental health during illness, so I want to support as much as I am able. So if as much as you're able, swing on by my Facebook, facebook.com/DanDanTheFireman, help out. Same thing with Instagram, instagram.com/DanDanTheFireman. I got a little ticker here for that one too. Nicholas, love your videos. Excited for my bike to get out of the shop so I can get riding in the spring. Yeah, man. Thanks, Tony P. Appreciate it. Love your videos. Excited for my bike to get... Oh, yeah, I already said that. So, Nicholas, man, I can't wait to... What happened to your bike, man? One sec. I got to get rid of... Like, my description got all messed up. Now, if you don't want to do Patreon, here's the thing. Patreon is a monthly subscription service, but you can join and then remove yourself, and you'll still get that month's worth. Or you can go to streamlabs.com / DanDanTheFireman to donate. You can donate straight to me, and that helps out a lot. You guys got any questions when it comes to this study? You have any questions about Indian with the new Renegade, Indian with the Raven, or anything that's happening on the channel? I think we're at the point where on this live stream where we're just kind of hanging out now for the last 20 minutes. So Nicholas, let's see. Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss? Everyone's giving you some tips. I learned to ride on a CBR 250 a few years ago. It all came supernatural. Okay, here it is. And it seems like I'm fighting my own instincts in the turns. Any tips on that? Yeah, push left to go left, push right to go right. I actually have a counter steering and kind of like I have a bunch of exercises on the DDFM training manual, but you can actually find it. It's the manual makes it easy, but I have a free playlist. I have a free playlist on my YouTube. Let me get it for you. That will help you out and it'll kind of set you up. So you'll practice friction zone, you'll practice slalom, you'll practice your figure eights, U-turns, and kind of get yourself set up for it. Counter steering is a little weird until you get the hang of it, but you definitely have to push your limits a little bit. Okay, so let's see. How to ride a motorcycle. There we go. Let me get you to the. Here's the playlist. Yes, Soupy Gnome. There's a trademark for new. There's a trademark that Indian came out with. It came out with last month. The trademark was the Indian Raven or Raven. The Indian Raven. Raven was trademarked, and it's trademarked in the motorcycle category, in motorcycle and parts. So it's not going to be like a clothing line or a helmet or anything like that, or anything weird. It's going to be a new motorcycle. And then this month they just trademarked the Indian Renegade. And people are thinking the Renegade is possibly an adventure bike because, you know, the name Renegade, it's like, oh, it's different, you know, it's a different Indian, it's not street. So people are thinking it's going to be an adventure bike. And then people are thinking the Raven is going to be either an electric bike or a sportier type bike to compete against the Street Fighter that Harley's coming out with. So the link that I posted in the chat, the playlist, that is that one was sent for Nicholas. That's a playlist of all the beginner videos that I recommend that you try. Trying to get your motorcycle racing license. How does that work? Like, do you have to get a specific license for that? Let's go back to that. Boom, boom, boom. 72403. Thank you, Dexter, for pledging. We hit 230 patrons. That was the goal for this stream. We were at 227, I believe, so we hit a few patrons during the stream, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for helping me out and supporting my family and supporting me when it comes to this. But, hey, Emily, how you doing? Armageddon Racing. Hey, man, how you doing? I'm guessing man. I'm sorry. I always say man or guys. Nicholas, do you keep your thighs hugging the tank because I have a Vulcan 900? Yeah, so legs against the tank is huge. Also, everybody, if you're in Arizona, there's scholarships. There's scholarships for training classes, and I can come out and train you. And I got some magnets here. You guys want to do a giveaway? I forgot I had them here. You want to do a giveaway? I'm getting all distracted. I got 2x2 DDFM magnets. Got some. What should we do for that? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Cool, just getting into this. Be taking the Harley course this spring, so I'm excited. Soupy Gnome, where are you taking it? Rob C, hey Dan, I'm in Scottsdale. AZ Go AZ has been overcharging me for years. What repair shop is honest and trustworthy? Ooh, I don't know. Like, what is it you're trying to do? Because, like, I do almost all my own mechanical stuff. The only thing I don't do is changing my tires. I just installed new suspension. So I mean, if I could do it, you could do it. Soda glue, I think it might be. I think it might be a dual sport based on the FTR 1200. That'd be sweet. All right, so Timothy says yes, I should do it. Tony P, yep, I have to go to the tracks and okay. Oh, okay, so you have to do a bunch of stuff. Plus the magnets worldwide. You want one? Love giveaways. Let's do it. I burned my hand forging today, so I'm using you to take my mind off it. Oh, sorry about that, Dan. Have you heard a good word about anyone? No, I don't know. I want one. I'm taking it to a local Harley shop in Maryland. Okay. I'm in Wisconsin, so the snow and sub-zero temps are making me want to practice more. Yeah. Okay, let's do a giveaway. We just got. So who's your favorite motovlogger? Let's stick with the mental health section. Is there any motovlogger that you know that talks about mental health? I would love to get in contact with them. So is there any motovlogger that you would like to for us to join their channel, and we'll spam. This is how we used to do giveaways. We'd go to somebody's video, we would put hashtag DDFM or just DDFM crew supports you. I'll find you, and for the next 10 minutes, I'll put your name down and I'll randomize it, and I'll send this out to whoever wins. I think we can do that. I ran into the grass, Nicholas, because I didn't do the. Okay. East Coast represent. Michael Burnside, take care, man. Grab some food, get something to eat. So who here likes who? I'd like to see some names of motovloggers so we can spam their latest video for the giveaway. So MotoJitsu, we've already done MotoJitsu a few times. We've already done them a few times. He is good though. Great egret. Techno Bobber, I agree. Fast Eddie's the same person. Grommy Bear. Never heard of Grommy Bear. We've done MC Rider before. He's also a very good motovlogger. Or not, he's not even a motovlogger. He's a MSF coach, and he gives really good advice. Grommy Bear, huh? Oh, he's got a lot of people. Got a lot of subscribers. Oh yeah, he's spoken about mental health. Xdival build. 40 times around, living on the 40 times around is actually, I really like him. I was actually thinking about redoing one of his videos just with my own personality because he has such great points. So 40 times around. Let's see. 40 times around. All right. Let's do 40 times around, everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find his latest video. And we're going to, okay, so his unboxing water filter one. Okay. Let's do it. So this video right here, I want everybody to go to this video, and I want you to type in DDFM crew supports you. I want you to type in DDFM crew supports you. If I see that, I will put your name down. And I will do a randomized list. So we're going to 40 times around that video. I put a link in the chat. Go ahead and click it and leave my live stream and come back after I see you've done it. So let me see. DFM crew supports you. I'll go ahead and comment myself. Let's see. Sort by newest first. And let's see who's here. All right, we got Seth already. Seth's already in here. Seth G. Who's it for? It is 40 times around. Let's see. 40 times around. His latest video, which is, okay, so 40 times around. One second. Let me get that video for you. His latest video. It's his last one that he had. It's the unboxing tutorial and review of the Sawyer Squeeze all-in-one water filtration system. So 40 times around. Here's another link to the video. So I'm going to go ahead and start the timer for 10 minutes. Okay, Google. Set timer for 10 minutes. There we go. All right, so 10 minutes is going. What's up, Liam? How you doing? So I'm going to be paying attention to this video itself. But while you guys are going over there for the next 10 minutes, oh, I don't want to like, okay, oh, geez, you guys are killing it. Viper's in there. One sec, let me, hard to do it on this computer. I'm used to doing it on my other computer. All right, so let's see. So we got Viper 390, Moto, Ricky, Ricardo, Tony, P, Gaming, Alan White, Timothy, Graves, Itchy Lettuce, Itchy Lettuces, Hatter JBK. All right, let's blow up his video. What's going on, Road? Yeah, Liam, I remember you guys. I just set off your Google Home. Hey, Alexa. I want to see if that messes anybody up. So right now, if you are just now joining into the chat and you're just now joining the video, we are doing a giveaway right now. Jeez, a lot of people. Oh my gosh. So bike, freak, route, 66. What we're doing is we're going to this video. Let's see. We're going to this video right here. So go to that video and type in DDFM crew supports ya or anything that mentions me, and I'll be able to find you. So we got Mikhail Tuzinkiewicz. I misspelled it. Road Glider, Harry Chandler, Nick, Alice, Dubois, Soda Glue. Oh my gosh, we're getting a lot of people this time. G Pop, V Lovato, Dewey Did It, Lexa, Fate. Oh my gosh, you guys are just absolutely destroying it. I think you had like 70 comments, and now we're at 94 comments. Woo! Thoger, SFC, Chow Clown, Christopher Fa. Now, one comment per entry, basically. Okay, I'm adding you guys into a list, and I'm gonna be doing a randomized list on that. All right. That was messed up. Alexa hates me. So Timothy, what kind of gas do you put in your bike? My manual says 87. My friend says to put 93. I put 90. I put, what was it, 91, 93? It's the good stuff, but that's what my manual recommends. So I kind of stick with what my manual goes on, or says. So that's up to you. It might be, if you especially do different upgrades, you might need different types of octane in your gas. But who knows? So we have 230 patrons. Premium. Yeah, I always put premium. Whatever the manual says is fine. Yeah, that's what I do. We have 230 patrons, guys. If you haven't seen my Patreon, there's a lot of stuff that I have on there for $1. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff on there for $5, and that's what's getting me closer and closer and closer to doing my cross-country tour. There's a goal on there. We're at 230 out of 500. Once I hit 500, I'll be able to afford the cross-country tour and meet you guys. Since I am an MSF rider coach now, I can teach you stuff. I can't certify you or give you your endorsement, but I can get you ready for a class. I can get you ready for the test at the DMV or whatever. That's the point. That's the goal of what I'm trying to do. It can depend on the altitude. If you're doing curves, do you need to lessen PSI on your tires, Miguel? No, I would go with the PSI that your bike recommends. The more PSI you have, the more miles per gallon you're going to get because less drag, but you're going to have wear and tear on the center of the tires more, and it's going to be a little bit funkier when you're making turns. More PSI, you're going to have more less PSI, you're going to have more traction, but you're going to wear your tires out more. So it's good to just have the proper tires for curves and turns and all that stuff, and just maintain the proper PSI for that. I'm on Royal Enfield. Never put super gasoline. Doesn't change anything. Okay. 100 octane in spring when I start, and again in fall when I put her away for winter. Cleans everything out. Smart. How much would you ride on gravel roads with standard street tires? I live down a gravel road. It's perfectly fine. The only thing that you could possibly do to those tires is maybe get a sharp rock in them. So be careful, especially when you have more wear and tear on the actual tire. So if it's getting lower and lower and lower on tread, you could have some issues with a puncture. That's pretty much it. So we got Bob Easy on the thing. Big Horn Kevin. I bet you 40 times around is getting all these massive notifications. We got Liam Roller. So what we're doing is we're still doing a giveaway for magnets, guys. We're doing a giveaway for magnets. We're gonna do, you know what? We're gonna do the top 3 people. So 1, 2, and 3. I'll send you a magnet. Okay, since we have so many of you guys. So if you do win, I'm just gonna need your address and everything. You can private message me on Patreon. You can private message me on Discord. Email me, DanDanTheFireman928@gmail.com. That way I can get your information and mail it out to you. All right, so what we're doing is we're going to this video right here, and we're typing something that I like to put DDFM crew supports you, but you can put anything that says DanDanTheFireman. That way I know it's you. You already got a space. It is kind of sketchy on turns, so definitely take things slower. Fuel stabilizer for storing motorcycle to avoid possible fuel separation and condensation issues. Yeah, agree. Or just drain the fluids, but fuel stabilizers is probably the easier and better route for that. So we're going to that link. We got 3 minutes left on the giveaway, and I'm checking to see. So he had like 70 comments, and now we're at 99. Holy crap. Barcode, Alan White. Alan, we're only doing one at a time. So only one per. Almost got me. Nah, that's okay. The more he gets, the better. That's what we're doing it for. Dang, we got 72,401. How many do we have on here? So we have that many on Facebook. So remember, guys, on Facebook, that's an easy way to support the channel, and it's free. You go over there and hit follow. Facebook.com/DanDanTheFireman. It's just like YouTube, DanDanTheFireman, but it's Facebook. We have 1,933 followers on Facebook. Let's get that to 2,000. If you do rev matching often, do you save your clutch wear and tear? I don't. You can, but I mean, if you're damaging your clutch that bad, then maybe, yeah, you can DM on Facebook. Oh, actually, I put DMs off on Facebook. You can do it on Instagram if you want. It's hard for me to find. I don't respond very well on Instagram because it doesn't notify me. But if you do win, you could do that. All right, let's double check real quick where we're at. Let's see if we hit over 100 comments. 100 comments. Boom, boom. You guys are killing it. So rev matching, what it does is it matches your revolutions per minute with the next gear. So if you rev it and you shift, you pretty much don't have to pull in the clutch. So you basically, it's a lot of timing, it's a lot of hassle, to be quite honest. When are we going to see the new sporty install video? I don't know. Dewey, I actually took the bike from the storage unit to where I live, and oh my gosh, I didn't realize how low my bike was and how crappy my suspension was. So I got to take it out more because it feels like stiffer. I'm so used to my suspension bottoming out and stuff, and it feels stiffer, but it feels smoother. Does that make sense? Is that what I'm supposed to be worried about? I'm worried that I put too many preload. I followed the instructions and everything. All right, we got 20 seconds left, and I'll be doing, I have everybody's name here, and I got it on a randomizer. Soupy Gnome, I really want to get the FTR 1200. I plan on getting it. I don't know when I'm going to be able to, though. So right now that's on the back burner because I want to get a truck and trailer for the DDFM crew meetups before the FTR, especially since I do have running bikes. Oh, so the goal is to get the FTR, but I mean, I just have to get the income for it. That's the only problem. I gotta be smart about my income. You know, this is what I do full time, and that's what the patronage does, and channel memberships, donations, all that stuff is what really helps out. You have no idea how much it helps out, especially Patreon. Honestly, Patreon, it helps out a lot. I changed the fork roll and everything. I changed the fork springs. Stiff is good. Okay. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna quick look at the video. All right, so we're gonna randomize. Let's see. I'm looking on my screen. All right, top 3 people are gonna get this. We had 25 people comment. So there's 25 unique comments, or unique users that commented. You guys ready to see who wins? Ready to see who wins? All right. So number 3. Number 3 is Thoger. Thoger. Thoeger. That you're gonna get you can get a magnet. So are you still in here? I know it's a delay, but I want to make sure you're still in here. Because if you're not, then I won't be able. Okay, you're in here. Okay, so send me an email or send me a private message on Discord or on Patreon or whatever it is. Give me your information. That way I can send you this. Okay, this is going to be set aside. All right, so the next one, number 2, is Christopher Faw. Christopher Faw is going to get one. Christopher, are you still in here? Are you still in here, Christopher? Let me know if you're in here. That way I can send this out to you. So Thoger, yeah, you're getting a magnet. So send me the information. If you want to email it to me, that's perfectly fine. Okay, email it. Let's see. Let me put it in here. DanDanTheFireman928@gmail.com. There you go. Spencer, how do you get your picture in the wall? So send me a picture on to my email or send me a picture on Discord. And I saw that you are a $5 patron. So what he's asking everybody is that you get your picture on the DDFM crew member wall. It's like a wall of fame. And you get that if you're a $5 member or more. And it stays within the training manual and everything. So it's pretty cool. So send me a picture and I'll put your thing on there. Dan Shea with a $20 super chat. Holy crap, man. That is awesome. So Christopher, yes, you're here. Send me your information. Send me your information. Everyone give Dan. Woo! Everyone give Dan a woo. Damn, dude. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That is awesome. So Christopher, send me your information to my email or on any way you can, okay? Damn, dude. I might just keep streaming. I said I was going to stream for an hour, but I might keep streaming for even longer. You guys this is awesome. I love just hanging out with you guys. All right, so number 1, this is the number 1 person. This is the one that got the top of the list out of 25 is Liam Roller. Liam, are you here? If you're here, say something. So that's the 3rd winner is Liam. So thank you, Dan Shea. I appreciate it, man. Woo! Liam, you won. You won a magnet. So send me your information, man. Send me your information. You get a magnet, the 2x2 magnet. So we got Liam, Christopher, and oh, where'd it go? Where'd I put it? And wait, game 8. Hi Dan, this is my first live stream. I'm pretty new to the channel. I also have depression. I've been saving for a bike and was thinking about getting Groms as my first bike. Any thoughts? Groms are great bikes, man. Groms are fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Probably gonna be more fun than buying a cruiser. So it's definitely gonna help out. Definitely gonna help out. But definitely see a professional if you need to. So we got Liam, Christopher, and Thoger. Liam, Christopher, and Thoger getting a magnet. The magnet. Liam, Christopher, and Thoger getting a magnet. Send me your information, and I'll get to you. So you can send me an email, send me a private message on Patreon, or send me a private message on Discord with your information. I'll send it out tonight. I'll go ahead and print up your names and everything, get everything ready. So you guys get magnets. Might do another one a little bit later. I'm 52 and a female, so I figured a small bike would be a good idea. So you're 5'2". Now my wife is 4'11", and she can flat foot a Honda Rebel 500, the new Honda Rebels. So maybe look into that. Yeah, Dewey did it. He has a Discord app right there. So join up if you have it, and that's absolutely free, guys. The Discord is absolutely free. We have over 1,000 members in there, and we're constantly chatting. If you do have Patreon, if you are a channel member already, if you link your Discord, you get access to a whole bunch of other stuff. A whole bunch of other stuff on Discord. Your own chat room, voice chat, everything. If I get a magnet, I have to buy a refrigerator too. Yeah, so I actually have mine on my bike. I actually have it stuck to my bike. Bob the Fisher. Okay, so send me a message, man. Send me a message on Discord, Liam, and I'll get to you. Okay. Let me get out of this. So Dewey, I don't know if I forgot to send it in the Discord that I was live streaming. Did somebody already post it in there? It doesn't automatically do it. Can I get one on the sly? Maybe next time, man. You know what? How about this? How about this? The next $20 patron will get 3 magnets. The next $20 patron will get a small one. They'll get the bigger one and the DDFM patron magnet. The next $20 patron. And with that, you get access to everything. You get access to the DDFM crew manual. You get your name, your picture on the wall in the DDFM crew manual. You get your name in the description of all my videos. You get your name in the video of my videos. So how about that? How about that? The next $20 patron. Once I see $20 and it says up there, boom, there you go. You get 3 magnets. We already got these set aside for, what was it, Liam, Thoger, and Christopher. So I'll stream for a little bit. I'll stream for another probably 23 minutes. I'll stream for 23 more minutes, and we'll do that. But we can talk about anything. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? We could talk about the new Indians that might be coming out. We could talk about what's happening this week for me in terms of what videos. I have a bunch of ideas for videos. I actually have it all written down on a Google Doc. And let's see what videos I plan on making this week. So I have a filming list. Let's see. So turn from a stop, emergency stop, swerving, and then we're gonna do how to swerve safely on your motorcycle. I'm gonna make a video on that. Best beginner naked motorcycles. How do you choose a helmet? Idiot-proof steps for safe riding. I can't believe I named it that. What else do I have? Top emergency maneuvers. Dan. Whoa, Dan. Did it again. Oh crap! You know what? Just for that, I'll give you yeah, do it on Patreon. But man, just for that, I'll give you a magnet. Dan, send me your information. I'll give you this. I'll give you this magnet right here. You know, I'll send you 3. I'll send you 3 of these. All right, I got 3 set aside for Dan. Dan Shea, he's getting 3. But if you want to get the DDFM patron magnet and the bigger one and the little one, the next $20 patron will get it. So we got Dan right here. He just bought himself some magnets. Thanks, man. Send me your information. Send me your information. Email me your information. Holy crap. You guys are killing it. Hope you do some stretches videos before riding. Oh, okay. So how to stretch. That's good. That's good. You know, I'm going to set it up after this live stream to where Ric Flair, when he does the woo, it's going to play whenever somebody donates. I'm changing that up. Okay, so top emergency maneuvers every rider should know. I have a list already. So swerving in a straight line, emergency braking in a curve, riding over gravel. I'm also going to do another cold weather riding one. Do I still use my drone for my videos? What drones are good for that? Yeah, I still do. depending on how compact you want things to be. Zachary, all right, Zachary just got it. Zachary says you're getting. What? I'm gonna get the magnet for you right now. Ah, 1 sec. I'm gonna get the magnet right now. Everyone, give him a woo. Back. I'm almost back. Damn, dude, killing it. Zachary, dude. So this is what it is. So here's the tiny one. Here's the other one. So this is the 3x3. This is the 2x2, and then this is the patron magnet. Oh, this is the sticker. I got a magnet. It's the same size. The DDF and patron crew. Wow. I'm setting these aside. All right. That's a lot of mailing out. So no more mailing. No more mailing. But if you do want to support the channel, woo! Oh, I gotta update this. So 231 patrons. Damn, dude. So what microphone do I use? Nicholas Dubois with the super chat. What microphone do I use for my motovlogs? I actually use this one. This is the Sony ES3 stereo mic. But I put a dead cat. Like I put stuff on it to where it reduces the noise. And I use my Tascam DR05 to help regulate some of that. I don't plug it straight into my Yi or my Ding. Look at this. Everybody look at this. Look at the top of the chat. It says, you know, Nicholas with the $4.99, Dan Shea with the $220 super chats. That is, I've never seen that many. I've never seen that many. That is insane. Giant Squid mic is good. A lot of people use the purple Panda mics too. I've never heard of those. I might look into it. I mean, I've been using the Sony ECM CS3 for years now, so I never really switched. I heard Audio Technica is good. Need a vid going over my helmet setup? Yeah, I definitely need to. Techno Bobber, I've actually done that. Bad idea. So his question is, bad idea to ride to the gym and back home after intense workout. So now, it's not a bad idea. Definitely, if you're gonna work your forearms massive and to where you can't grab the controls very well, then don't do it. Tony Porter with the Patreon. Oh boy, everyone give him a woo. Damn, dude. I gotta update. Holy crap. Yeah, so the only thing, 232 patrons. Holy crap. So the only thing that I used to do that I don't do anymore when it came to riding to the gym is that I wouldn't wear full gear on the way to the gym. So I'd wear gym clothes with a helmet and gloves. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. And sometimes it's just a hassle to wear full gear while doing that. Hey, Rainen, how you doing? You're going to send it on Discord? Awesome. Also, Tony, Zachary, make sure you send me your picture. I want to put it on the DDFM crew wall. You're going to get access to that. So even if you drop your patronage, your face and your picture and your name is going to stay up there forever. Oh, I lost 2 Instagram peoples. Womp womp. Wow. Yeah. Send me your picture, because then send me your picture and send me your information. Well, I should have your information. So, Zachary, I should have your information because it's on Patreon. I'll send you the stickers. Is it a big difference between riding the Harley and the Rebel? Yeah. Yeah. My bike has a lot more power, but in terms of handling and it's honestly, it's like riding a bike, going from that to that. It's just now you have to do a little bit more throttle response on the Rebel versus my Harley. Everything's about the same. Randy Macho Man. Oh yeah, boy. Dude, I used to always, I love Randy Macho Man. Yeah, boy. Can you put Discord? Can somebody put the Discord link? One of my mods, if you can. Rainen or Dewey. I don't know if you're in here. If you could do it. chatter. Put the link to the Discord. That'd be great. You know what? When can I get a new emoji? When can I get a new emoji? Let's see. I'm gonna go check because you can only have a certain amount of emojis per how many channel members you have. And I think I can get another emoji at 30 members. We're at 26 channel members, so I can get another emoji. The next emoji will be Randy Macho Man if we can get 30 members. So yeah, 30 members. Let's see. When can I get? So I can have 10 total custom emojis at 30 members. Okay, so we need 4 more. We need 4 more channel members to get the Randy Macho Man emoji. I'm gonna look up some emojis. Randy Macho Man Savage emoji. Let's see if he has his own emoji. Whoa, SFC Chow Clown with the $5 super chat. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts, ideas, techniques about hazard perception and risk aversion. So hazard perception, that's another name for what the MSF teaches, search, evaluate, execute. It's a great question. It's a very great, damn, that's like all high tech and everything. Here we go. All right, gotta get my, I don't have my coach hat. All right. So what we're going to have to do here is the hazard perception. You're constantly having to search. You're constantly, and I'm using the MSF rules because I'm an MSF coach. So you're constantly having to search for different aspects of what's going to happen. Okay, so like you're riding down the street and you see like some gravel on the road. That's your perception. That's your hazard perception. You're seeing it. Now you have to evaluate, is it in your line of, is it in your path? Is it going to cause you any trouble? Is it just a little bit of gravel? And then you got to execute whether you're going to maneuver around it or just continue. So if it's like off to the side, you execute just going straight. You didn't do anything. You executed nothing. So that's part of the hazard perception. And risk aversion, I'm guessing that's more of the skill and risk chart that we teach in the MSF. So if you are doing very high risk maneuvers, very high risk riding, like riding super high speeds in the canyon when you're not supposed to, or going around a blind curve at high speeds in a bad riding position. So the risk is very high, but you can also have very high skill. So you can be a very highly skilled rider. So it can be high skill, high risk, high skill, but at the same time, you're not deleting any hazards. You're not deleting any risk. So if you start riding at a lower risk with a very high skill, there's a greater chance of you not having an incident. And vice versa. If you're riding very high risk, if you're a new rider and you're just riding like an idiot, and you have very low skill, you have a greater chance to have an accident or incident. So hazard perception, definitely you're always scanning. That's the whole zoning in type thing. You're scanning for cars, you're scanning for pedestrians, you're scanning for potholes, hazards, you're scanning for weather, all those things. And then risk aversion is by maybe choosing not to ride during rush hour, maybe choosing to ride a lower risk road where it's better, better surfaces. You know how some roads are better and some are just like really crappy, a lot of potholes, a lot of all that stuff. You can actually move around that, play off your skill. So right now with Nikki as an example, she's having, like I'm having her ride a very low risk road. We're removing a lot of the risk, and we're building her hazard perception where she's able to see and stuff. That was a great question, dude. That was a very good question. I could talk for hours on this kind of stuff when you guys are here. I couldn't talk to myself, or I couldn't talk to like Nikki, she'll get bored. But like you guys, I mean, I can talk all day. So Liam, you're on the Discord. Okay, so once I get off the stream, I'll be able to get all that stuff. What's that? Did I get a what is that? What is that thing doing? Cyber Trader. I don't want it to do notifications. Stop it. What is it doing? There. Leave it alone. Scanning is a keyword. Yeah, definitely scanning. Oh, wait. We got a... Oh, no. Okay, so it says $5 right there. Okay, cool. What is it doing? Okay. Whatever. This is a great question. Great question. Jeez, what are we at? We're at 232 patrons now. 232 patrons. Whoa! What's up, Miguel? Thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. If everybody, if people don't know, it's a I had to look it up. Philippine peso. Is that how you say it? Like a peso, but peso. Did I say it right? That's so cool though, like to see stuff like that, and then I know that you guys are all around the country. I think that's really cool. That's awesome. Yamaha R3 SKM18. It's a good bike. I heard a lot of stuff. Got a while to get my beard pink. Yeah, so everybody, Wayward, says Michael Crowder, that's Wayward Rebel Ace. He's got the pink beard next to his name, but he said that if we hit 500 patrons, and it could be $1 patron, he didn't specify, it doesn't have to be $5 patron. If we get 500 patrons by April 14th, he's going to dye his beard pink for the rest of the year. Let's do it. Let's do it. I asked about Harley versus Rebel because I tried Honda CBF 500 or Honda CB 500F and it was pretty easy. It's the same weight as Rebel, but Harley is a lot heavier. So I want to know, is it harder to ride sports or steering? It's the same when you're going, but maneuvering at lower speeds it might be a little bit different. Tony P Gaming with the super chat. Thank you, man. 2 euros, right? Is that euro? Is that the euro or is that the pound sign? I don't know, and I don't want to like say anything wrong because I know you guys are going through like another, or the UK is going through a Brexit type thing again. Oh, is that? Ah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Pounds. There we go. So many. All right. Whew. I had to look up the peso. I had to look up the Philippine one. What's up, Shadow Crawler? How you doing? Do you have 1111 next to your name because you're supposed to make a wish? Has anybody else heard that? Has anybody else heard that? If you look at the clock and it says 1111, you're supposed to make a wish. So let's see. We're at 26 members. I'm looking up Macho Man Randy Savage emojis. I think I found one. So the next, once we hit 30 members, we're gonna do it. Okay, euros is backwards. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. We're gonna do a Macho Man. I just had a peek what I can later watch on the Patreon. Yeah, boy. How do you build confidence riding on the highway at highway speeds? Cora McManus asks. Cora, you're really gonna have to just go out and do it. Here's the thing: is highways and interstates are actually a lot safer for motorcyclists than in town. In town, you have a lot more issues because of intersections and curves. Interstates, since they're at a higher speed, they are rated. The road itself doesn't have like massive sharp turns, and if it does, it's at a lower speed. So you're actually in a better position because you're riding straight for the most part. Building confidence in what way do you feel? Like, are you scared of the other drivers? Are you scared of the wind hitting you, and like feel like you're gonna fall off? Like, have you ever tried it? Oh, okay, Shadow Crawler. Oh, okay. Do you have a throttle lock or cruise control, or just maintain the throttle? I just maintain the throttle. I don't go on long distance anymore. I really don't. Harry Chandler, what are Scully helmets? So Scully is a brand of helmets that went out of business a couple years ago and came back. It was bought by investors, came back, and what they do is an augmented reality type thing where they show, like, you can change your music, you can look at your music. It's basically like a little heads-up display down here. Honestly, I don't know if that's going to be safe, but I would definitely like to check it out. Definitely like to check it out. I don't have anything against throttle locks. Christopher Fall, hey, we got 2 Instagram. I have nothing against throttle locks or cruise control. I think they're great, especially since if you are having fatigue in your hand, having fatigue in your hand is not safe. So being able to reduce fatigue is very important. John Kavar, yeah, the Patreon app is pretty badass. It's badass. I actually use it all the time. In fact, I'm going to do a Patreon lens. We just had a lens comment. Let's see. John Kavar, that was you. I'm going to reply to you, man. Let's see. John Kavar replied to me on this. Hey, John. Thank you, man. You're on live stream. This is what I'm looking at right here. We're doing live, man. See? Cool. So that's going on the Patreon lens. It's the story. Pretty cool. And if you become a $5 or more patron, right now you can ask me questions and stuff, and I'll answer them. Yeah, it might be distracting, Lexa. Yeah. Cora, thanks. I've tried it probably 10 times, going between 60 and 70 miles per hour. Shitty roads with bumps. Riding an SV650 without a windshield, so it's been brutal with the wind at times. I have done a video on wind, because wind can be an issue. That really scared me when I first started riding, but really getting into a tuck, keeping focused, and loosening up. Not like loose on the handlebars, but don't grip so hard. Grip with your legs. Grip with your legs and keep your body a little bit more loose, and only use your arms to control the controls. Okay? You're not there to hold on. It's to control the controls. So you hold on with your legs. Okay? That might help you out. SKM18, this might sound like a dumb question. Nope. But can you explain the difference between a bike with and without ABS? So it's not a dumb question. ABS is anti-lock brakes. So basically what happens is when there we go. So this is a bike with no ABS. When you hit the brakes, you could have a possibility of locking up the rear or front tire and skidding. With ABS, if you grab it too hard, what it does is it, instead of skidding, it goes and stops you. If you ever felt that in a car, if you slam the brakes on some of these newer cars, you'll feel the pedal pumping, and that's the ABS kicking in. So you can do that with a bike. It's a lot safer. ABS is a lot safer on a bike for those that grab. But here's the thing: is if you properly train yourself how to squeeze the brake, squeeze and press the rear brake, and get to the point where you put some weight on either or of the tire and use that brake, you don't need ABS. So Alan, I am not out of shirts. I do all my shirts on Patreon. Or not Patreon. I do all my shirts on Amazon and Teespring. So they shouldn't be out. You can definitely order some shirts. The best way to do it is through Amazon. So I have that link in the description. And let's see. Here it is. So if you like to take a look at the shirts, they're right there. Awesome, Cora. Hope you do. Good luck. SKM18, yep. Morning, Judd. Morning, Judd. Man, I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. You guys are massively supporting this channel. You have no idea. All these super chats, all these donations, everyone joining up on Patreon. You have no idea how much that helps the channel. And then joining up on as a channel member, when you click that join button, that helps out too. And right now we're trying to get 30 members, and we're at 26. We just need 4 more channel members so we can get another emoji. And we're going to do the Macho Man Randy Savage as the next emoji. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, this one right here. I love this one. Saving the image right now. Yeah, there's a funny little picture of 2 dogs being dragged to the ocean. One of them is just like planting his feet and skidding, and the other one is like pumping, like trying to like jog back, and it's like the perfect. So look up dog ABS and in Google Photos, and you'll see what I mean. Do you want it as a video or do a live stream there? Do it as a video, man. Cream of the crop. Yeah. Big Horn Kevin, also on like 2-lane highways, watch oncoming trucks with wind coming from left side. When they pass you, it'll blow you sideways if you're close to the center line. Yes. So watch out for the wind blast. They actually recommend switching over to the other lane position so you can avoid as much wind blast as you possibly can. Have I watched The Mentalist? I've watched some of it. I thought it was pretty cool. I saw the movie Ready Player One. It was pretty cool. Interesting. Miguel, I definitely want to. I don't have a truck. So it's hard for me to do that. I have a question. Does shifting without using your clutch do any damage to the long run? Also, my beard is catching up with yours. Yeah. Your beard ain't catching up with this, man. Nope. It ain't. This beard is good. A lot of people do that. I don't think it will do any damage in the long run. But I don't know too much about that. Hey, Judd, DDF bringing a little bit of awesome every day. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Supporting the channel. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So, man, we did a giveaway. So we got like what? I got Thoger, Christopher, and Liam with the magnets right here. I got Dan Shea he's getting 3 magnets, and then we got the 3 special magnets for. Who did we get? British Bulldogs, my favorite. Yeah, British Bulldog was cool. Yeah, as long as you're not grinding gears. So Zachary's gonna get these 3 magnets too. Damn, we did good today. Can you link my Gmail? So my Gmail is DanDanTheFireman928@gmail.com. You can find that on my About page on YouTube. So DanDanTheFireman928@gmail.com. At a light, do you keep it in first gear or neutral? And if neutral, doesn't that wear out your clutch? No, you can do either or, but there's more reason to keep it in first gear. So you can put it in neutral if you're sitting at the light for a very long time and you're kind of already boxed in, you're not worried about traffic, to give your hand a rest. Okay, that's perfectly fine. But for the most part, you want to keep it in first. So you're holding the clutch, put it in first. That way, if something does happen, you are ready to go. That's one less thing you have to do in order to escape. So you're already in first, you can accelerate and get out of there. So that's one reason. If you could do one thing to reduce motorcycles fatalities in AZ, what would it be? One thing I'm more of a small government type thing. So I like the fact that Arizona doesn't restrict motorcyclists to having, like, it's not a required thing to have a helmet. But the one thing that would reduce fatalities in Arizona would be a helmet law. So I'm not gonna push for the helmet. Thanks, Bighorn Kevin, with the $5. Dang, boy, nice, man. Thanks for the super chat. So I wouldn't push a law down, but I would push out more of an awareness on wearing a helmet. Helmets, they reduce fatalities quite a bit. They really do. See you later, Dewey. Thanks for stopping by, man. If they've already tried to remove phones, there's a no texting policy. There's a law here in Pima County. There's a law in pretty much all of Arizona that they don't allow that, but it's still a problem. So that's not what's killing everybody, really. It's the impact with your brain against the ground, and impact with your brain and body against the car. So how do we reduce the impacts, right? Well, you can reduce it. What you can do as a motorcycle rider is wear full gear. That will reduce a lot of your risk. Take an MSF course, take a class, Ride Arizona MTC, guys. This is a company that does very good classes, and ask for me, and I can coach you. I work for them now. I work for them part-time. So I'm gonna be having a lot of fun coaching. That's why I got an MSF Rider Coach certificate. So another thing is, I actually have a video that I plan on doing is inattentional blindness. So people don't see what they aren't trained to see. So people aren't trained to see motorcyclists. They're not going to see them. They're trained to see other cars, and that's no one's fault. So there's so much that goes into it. Yeah, see, 40% of fatalities in Colorado were attributed to no helmet. Yeah, Liam, that's right. DanDanTheFireman928@gmail.com. That's exactly right. More bikes on the road. I mean, that's even better. I mean, right now there's probably, I think in Arizona, 6% of motorists are motorcycle riders. So there's not a lot. So people aren't looking for them. It's hard to get more people to ride, but that's the goal for me. I mean, I want to get more people to ride. I want more people to ride safely. I want to reduce fatalities and incidents. That's my goal. The LS2 helmets I heard are really good. Yeah, it'd be cool if I could be your teacher, SKM. Kind of interested in seeing me show some skills. I can go make a video. I'll do that tomorrow. What kind of skills are you talking about? I don't do wheelies though. I'm not that talented. You wish you were riding roads. Would you advocate for lane splitting throughout the country as is in California? Yes. The Lugos, I fully advocate lane filtering. California has a really good. I don't even think it's a law. I think it's more of like a statute or like a rule set. I like the rule set a lot, and I think that would prevent some fatalities, and it will make motorcycling a little bit better for those that live in states that are super hot, especially Arizona. So yeah, I would advocate for lane filtering. Yeah, eye protection is very important. Got to protect the noggin, Lexa. You definitely do. My thoughts on wearing riding armor. So I'm assuming you're asking like that exoskeleton type stuff that you see MX riders wear all the time. I do recommend wearing appropriate road armor, road gear. So the gear itself, the leather jacket, the pants, the boots, the gloves, helmet, all that stuff, they have abrasion resistance, okay? So abrasion, so you're skidding across the ground, abrasion resistance, but hitting the ground, that's where the armor comes in, and that's impact resistance. So that's what you need too. Yeah, Michael, I agree. I'm a believer in let those ride decide. If they want to do it, I'm all for, smaller government and all that type of stuff. You make your own decision. You're an adult. If you die, you die. But education is really big. I mean, if we can tell them, if we can remind them, it's like, hey, you could fall down from standing and hit your head and get a traumatic brain injury. Imagine on a motorcycle. Like one thing that I really want, like I could tell people is, I want you to run full speed, absolute full speed, and I want you to trip yourself on asphalt. Trip yourself on asphalt. Now I'm going to give you the option. Would you wear a helmet and do that or not? And if they say, yeah, I'll take the helmet, it's like, then you should be riding with a helmet. If you're riding 10, 15, 30, 100 miles an hour, you don't think a helmet's worth it if you can't jog and trip and fall, and you take a helmet over that? No. Awesome, man. I'll get your information here. I'll check my email after the post. Congrats, Liam, on winning a magnet. Yo, boy! Yeah, soda glue, I've tried it once. My eyes just water up. All right, we got some more people. Here we go. We got Dylan with he wrote a comment, so I'm gonna reply to him. Dude, you're gonna be moving out here. That's awesome. Yeah, the Discord mods and admin are pretty convincing. They pretty much all live out here, so it'd be great to have you. It'd be great to have you. So video response. That's the special we got going on Patreon right now. So Tony P. had an accident when I was 19. A car drove out in front of me and busted my elbow open and had nasty road rash. Oof. Glad you didn't have anything brain though, and hopefully it wasn't permanent, like stuff that was permanent. I agree about wearing helmets to save my life when I crashed. I do not fall because I don't plan on tripping. You never know. Nobody plans on tripping. MTG Rider, go ahead. Ask away. Ask away, yo. Helmet and armor. Helmet and armor, proper gear is very important. If you trim your own beard, you should do a video about it next time you do it. Actually, I did once, and I kind of screwed it up, so I decided I've been going to Razor's Edge here in Tucson, off of Tonka Verde and Pintano, and they do a great job. So Razor's Edge Barbershop here in Tucson, look them up if you're around here. They do good stuff. Michael, you just don't plan on running. Peeps just need to hear why gear is so important. I think if people truly understand, they decide to wear full gear. Honestly, yeah, and that's what it took me. I had to watch a few fatalities before I decided. Right as though everyone is going to hit you. Exactly, Dan Chayton. Thanks again for the super chats, man. I appreciate that. You're helping out so much. Soupy Gnome, TBI is no joke. We had a guy get hit with a mirror on an LMTV at 10-15 miles per hour, and he was messed up pretty bad. Yeah, TBIs, traumatic brain injuries, very bad, very bad, and a lot of times permanent. So I was in an accident literally like 2 hours ago. The person that hit me was an off-duty state trooper. Do you think he should get in trouble? I'm just asking because I'm curious. Now, I mean, if they, I don't think they should get in trouble per se. Are you okay? First of all, MTG Rider, you got an accident right before the stream started, so let's make sure you're okay. Yeah, I'll check the Patreon comments soon. There's just so much stuff to go through. So if he hits you and he has the insurance, he has all that stuff, and you're handling it like responsible adults, I don't think you should get in trouble at work. I mean, if he should get points on his license and whatnot, and it should be investigated, and he should be treated impartially. So definitely, yeah. But I don't think he should. I mean, I don't think he should get in trouble at work. I know that as a public safety and as a firefighter, if I got anything dinged against my driver's license, I had to let my superior know, my captain know. So he's probably gonna have to let his captain or whoever's superior to him know that he was in an off-duty incident, and they're gonna also investigate that. So I think they're gonna do that anyways. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Chow Clown. He says the community needs more advocates like you to help them make the right choices because they want to, not because they have to. Yes. The goal is to bring awareness to it, and if they want to, they can do it. If not, they don't. I'm not going to judge you. You ride your ride. I'll ride mine. I choose to wear full gear at all times, so that's just me. I've seen too many things. And I also, at the same time, is gear's not going to, it's only going to reduce your risk a little bit. One thing that can really reduce your risk is taking classes and getting your skill up. Skill and gear combined with a properly maintained motorcycle, you're ahead of the curve. You want to see the answer? Then ask it here, man. I can't be going back and forth. Can't be going back and forth. Remember, I'm on my laptop. What'd you say? Where's the comment? Oh, did you send me a message or did you write a comment? Oh, so Tony. Oh, Tony. Hey. So Tony, send it to me via email if you want, and then TheFireman8@gmail.com. There we go. That works. It was a comment. And I'm messing up. All right, so your Cena died. Rear fender got dented and broke my taillight. So he rear-ended you, right? Is that what I'm getting at? Or what you're getting at? He rear-ended you? Bighorn Kevin, I agree with what he says. It says state has insurance that will cover you. He'll have about 5 hours of paperwork and butt chewing ahead of him. Yeah, because as a public safety officer, public safety personnel, we're held at a higher regard. Like, not me anymore because I don't do it anymore. I do this now, but I'm still held at a higher regard because I'm a YouTuber and MSF rider coach now. But if you get in an accident, you do have to report it at work because part of a conditional employment is that you have to have a good driving record, especially as a state trooper. So yeah, let's see. I'll get to that, Tony P. One second, let me scroll up a little bit. Hey Dan, Brent here. You looked into the Fire Service Riding Club, the Red Knights, and probably not a bad thing would offer up some training for them. Yeah, I'm gonna look them up. I'll look them up. I've been super busy with getting the house and everything. Yes, I'm fine. My bike did get hit pretty hard. Rear fender got didn't. Okay. What do you think about the UK's way of categories for motorcycle licensing? I like it. I think it's a little too restrictive. I think it should be kind of like that in the United States, but not that many steps and not that cost that much. I think that's a little restrictive. But I do agree with the fact that in the United States, it's a little crazy. You can pass a really easy test and you can ride whatever the hell you want. I don't think that's the way it should be. Then again, at the same time, I also agree with less government. So I like what it's doing, but it might not. I think there should be more of an emphasis on training, honestly. Kevlar hoodies, is it a stab proof? Asking for no, it's not. It's not stab proof. It doesn't have the same thickness as a stab proof vest. It's Kevlar lined and Kevlar for abrasion resistance. Is that a red light? Ooh, yeah. He was there a police report filed? MTG. You should put your email in the description. Yeah, I just don't want to get a ton of emails, so I have it in my about section. Look at that, John Kavar with the testimonial here. Any new guys sign up for Patreon? Easy, a wealth of freebies and knowledge, tips, etc. $1 we get Macho Randy Man emoji up. Yeah, guys, if you want to join, channel membership, we need to get 4 more to get Macho Man Randy Savage. Let's just do 4 more. Here, what we're gonna do? Look at this. Let's see. I have a YouTube member goal. So right now, let's see if it's gonna pop up. Okay, it's popped up there. So let's change it to 30. YouTube member goal starting at 26. 01 30. There we go. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. That will auto update. Let's get 30 channel. Let's get 30 channel members. We can get the Randy Macho Man Savage, yo, as a custom emoji. Let's get that going. Let's do it. Boom. Let's put it there. I have the emoji downloaded. I'm going to upload it. I'm ready to do it. Let's get it going. Whoa, Judge Philby, all the gear all the time. People can't be cool if you're pushing up daisies. Bye, guys. P.S. Dan, congratulations on the wedding to Nikki. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the super chat, and thank you for saying congrats. Yes, we got married 2 days ago. 2 days ago. We got a brand new anniversary now. Been together for well over 3.5 years, and we're very happy. So thank you very much. Harry Chandler, I would love to do a 24-hour stream, but I'm in my kids' room right now, and I can't be doing that. Tony P Gaming with the $10 super chat. Thank you. Thank you. 10-pound super chat. 10 pounds. Wow. Wow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Holy crap. Tony P Gaming. Dude, do you have a channel? Let's check out your channel. I'm assuming you do because you're Tony P Gaming. I'm going to go to your channel. Do you make content, bro? You make content, bro? 8 months ago. You start making content. Great opportunity, man. I was going to tell everybody to go over there and subscribe. Everybody just go over there and subscribe anyways. Everyone go to subscribe to Tony P Gaming. I want to get him all these notifications in his email. $1 a month, $12 a year for Patreon. Simple as that. Let's get that YouTube member goal up to 30. Let's see if we can hit 30. But you guys have any questions about anything? I'm not here just to be like, hey guys, join my Patreon. I'm not here for that. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something cool and funsies. I'm all moving this thing around. Hey, 606 Twitter followers. Biker book. I don't like it when it does that. John Kavar, thank you. Oh yeah, so what he's saying is that if we hit 500 patrons by April, he's gonna dye his beard pink for the rest of the year. Shadow Crawler, everyone go to Shadow Crawler and click like on one of his videos. Yeah, we got some stuff coming up, man. We got some stuff coming up. I plan on making I plan on making a bunch of videos. I have a lot of things here. I got my list of videos I'm going to do. So 5 tips for cold weather riding. I got hot weather riding, a bunch of other stuff that I plan on doing. Whoa, 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 hey. This thing's blowing up on me. You guys are killing it. Ooh, interesting fact. Bighorn Kevin. Here we go. Interesting fact in traffic fatalities, especially on highways, the road automatically gets closed for a minimum of 3 hours while they investigate and make sure that highway isn't at fault and that it was you. Okay. So MTG router. Yeah, I'm really interested in what's happening, MTG. I requested that I would like to get police involved for a statement. Got a statement. They were saying something about the damage being less than 1,000. They won't be able to do something. I don't remember what it was, but I already filled out a claim hoping for the best. Okay. Let the insurance fight for you. Question, how to go very slow on a line. The soda glue, are you asking because it's a part of the CBT test? I know that's part of the CBT and it's part of a test in Europe. One thing you could do is practice your friction zone. Practice your friction zone, practice proper body posture and balance, and practice in a parking lot. I have it all in the DFM training manual. We're practicing friction zone, seeing how slow you can go. You get it into that friction zone to where you feel your bike is moving, but moving slow, so that way it's keeping the bike up. When the bike is moving, it has gyroscopic forces that will keep the bike up. And if you lean too much to one side, you're obviously going to fall over to that side. So having good body posture, squared up with the handlebars, and sitting upright, center of gravity, it's something that you definitely have to practice. Linda, thank you. Thank you. So how do you become a YouTube member, Theoger? You click that join button. The join button right next to the subscribe. I believe you already subscribed because that's why you're here. But if you click that join button, it should pop up something else. So I have the link right here. So I just pasted the link in the chat. That's how you can join also. Thanks, SKM. Soda glue, yes, in Switzerland. Yeah. So practice the clutch control. Practice the clutch control. So pull it all the way in, and then slowly let out the clutch until you feel the bike starting to move. That is when that's basically as slow as you can go. But then like play with that little friction zone area. It's a great way to get used to it. Get a hold of the State Risk Management Office and file a claim. They'll take care of you in this instance. Listen to Bighorn Kevin. Anybody that's named Bighorn before their name, you gotta listen to them. Okay. I'd like to see CBT used in the States before a permit. I would too. There's a lot of stuff that would be good. Yeah, John Kavar, thank you, man. I do have the playlist of how to practice some of the CBT stuff. There's a slalom that I do. There's a U-turn, figure eight, all that stuff based on the CBT dimensions. If you want to check that out, I have it on the DDFM training manual. That is a $5 Patreon perk, and it's a website all on its own that you get access to. It's password protected. You have to be a $5 patron to get the password. It's all on its own. You get your name and picture on the wall, and you get access to all the stuff. And I'm constantly adding to it. The first month I had probably like 2 or 3 tips in there. Now I have like 9 or 10. So it's constantly being updated. You have to, man. Friction zone is huge. That is one of the whoa, we got a new pledge. Did I miss that? What's this? Corey, we got a new patron, guys. I gotta update the 233. I gotta update the roster. I gotta put that in the videos now. Holy crap! Thank you. That's huge. That's huge. Every time we get a patron, here's the thing, guys. Every time we get a patron, it helps out so much because sometimes YouTube doesn't want to pay out a lot because of advertisers. So a $20 patron right there, you just pretty much supported like a video of itself. I don't know what. Wow. Thank you. Wow. We got a new member. Silent Rage 60. We got a new member. Holy crap, guys, you're killing it here. We have, is that 27 now? Oh, it's 26 still. Did we lose a member? I wonder if we lost a member and we gained one. Yeah, thanks, man. Oh, we got 27 members now. This should update. Why isn't this updating? Better update. We have 27 members. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. There it is. 27 members. It updates a little bit slow. That's your wife? Sassy in Discord? That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Woo! Now you get the emojis. So these are all the emojis that we have currently as a channel member. And we're gonna add a Macho Man Randy Savage one once we hit 30. State of Texas, MTG. Let's help out MTG right now. So you said Texas, right? So Texas State Trooper Risk Management Office. Let me see. So what does being a member do? So it helps out the channel because it's basically like a $5 super chat. But now as a member, you get you notice next to there's people that are green. They have a mustache, a beard. You get your custom emoji. You get your custom and show off your badge and everything, and you're supporting the channel. The Risk Management Office. Let's help them out, man. Let's help them out. The State Office of Risk Management. Let's see. I want to proceed. Let's find it for them. Also, if you're on Discord and you become a channel member and you connect them both, you get access to the Crew Lounge, which normally is just for patrons, but you get access to it too. It would be cool if you vlogged some of your hazard perception stuff you were talking about, just to vocalize your thoughts and share what you're looking at. I did one time, FSC Chow Clown. I did, and it was such a well-received video. For some reason, I've never made another one. I really want to make another one, but let me find it for you. Emily, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Let me find that video for you. I did one on hazards. Exactly what you're talking about, where I paused it and I pointed out different things. Hazard. I found the State Office of Risk Management, but State Trooper, Texas State Trooper. I don't want to become one. So here's the video. It did really well. 13,000, 14,000 views. So here's the video. Let's see. Chow Clown. This is the video I just posted. That's the one for you. DPS Risk Management. So Department of Public Safety Risk Management. So I'm at Texas Department of Public Safety. Let's do contact us. Driver's license. Public Integrity Unit. No. I don't think you'd be a victim services. I would straight up contact them. There's no... There we go. I found this. I found that. So if the office you're trying to contact is not listed, or if you do not know which office you need to contact, please call customer service. So MTG, that's for you. I found that on this website. Okay, so risk management. I'm looking for that. There's an Austin headquarters. And just tell them, just be like, hey, I'm not mad. I want to get more information. You know, what's going on? I got in an accident with an off-duty trooper. This was his name. I got all his stuff, all that stuff. Help him out. We're here to help him out. This is a crew member here. Okay, so texasdot.gov, crash report, online purchase system, crash reports. Okay, peace officers, crash report. This report is completed by law enforcement officer investigating a traffic crash. So it's not even something's not effective yet. Mission services. Patreon. Linda, Patreon I would prefer more because Patreon gives more and it gives directly to me. YouTube is fun if you want to have the other stuff, but Patreon definitely you get a lot more perks. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm able to give out more perks on Patreon. So here's the Patreon. Yeah, so 90%, so like 90 cents to the dollar goes to me on Patreon. I think like 60 cents to the dollar goes to me on YouTube, which is fine. It's up to you. What do you guys, whatever you want to do. Yeah, connect your Discord and Patreon. And Silent Rage, make sure you connect your YouTube and Discord also. You get all the perks. I need to connect. I know you guys are hearing me click around. He was off duty and personal. Okay. Thanks. You're on Patreon. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me look at my stuff over here. Yeah, Patreon is pretty much that's the way to go. Do we do. There we go. All right. Yeah, I don't know what like you're gonna have to just ask and contact the office. Wow, we got a lot of patron members in the Discord. Holy crap. You guys are insane. Yeah, the Discord's absolutely free, so don't feel like you need to pay to get on Discord. The Discord's absolutely free. Another way to chat with me. Had to change your name. Start there we are. I'm gonna send you something to do with the history of Northern Ireland sometime. Yes, definitely, Tony P. I would love to hear that. I'm a huge history buff. Yeah, if you have problems, contact Law Tigers. They're very good. If they're giving you a hassle. Jeez, you guys are killing it. You guys are insane. So we've been streaming for 2 hours, everybody. It's time for me to get something to eat and let my kid have his room back. I just want to say thank you to all of you that have joined Patreon, channel members, super chat, donated, everything. You guys are making it possible to where I can do this full time. And we got huge plans coming. Huge plans. I'm taking the Total Control 2 class. I already paid for it. Taking that in March, and I plan on taking more continuing education classes for the MSF. So I can teach BRC 1 right now. I'm going to take the class so I can teach BRC 2. I'm going to take the class so I can teach Advanced Rider course, and I'm going to be taking bike bonding. I'm still doing all this stuff. Zachary, the Discord channel is, let's see, right here. Let me see. That's the Discord channel, and you guys are making it possible. You guys are making this all possible. And these live streams are really fun because I get to talk with you guys and talk with everybody and answer as many questions as I possibly can. So I'm going to be heading out. I'm going to get something to eat real quick. I haven't really ate all day. And I'm going to go ahead and start mailing these things out. So thank you for the giveaway stuff. Thank you, Dan Shea, for the super chats. Thoger, Christopher, and Liam's going to get their stuff. And then thank you, all the people that became new patrons. And I got to send this out to, there's so many names I can't remember. All right, so I'll be seeing you guys later, all right? I'm going to be heading out. Bye.